when you work with an act, Joe Blow has been chosen to come on Penn and Teller because of something he has sent in. You look at it. Do you coach this person up? Do you look at their method and say, nah, they're going to absolutely tumble to that method. But if you did this, this, and this, you'll get the same effect, and they may not get that. Is there that kind of a process going on?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We used to joke that in the earlier seasons of the show, it should really be called Mike and Johnny Fool Penn and Teller. Because, it's my job and I want it to look absolutely great for several reasons. I want people to have a happy experience being on the show. Number two, I want to make it as difficult as possible for the people who like to go through frame by frame trying to figure out how this stuff works. I don't want to make their job easy. So I'm going to use every bit of deviousness that I have in my old body to try to work things out so they're really seamless. And yes, there is an enormous amount of coaching. I mean, I was just talking with a fella, and this leads into the magic on TV thing. I wish I knew as much about magic on TV not as I know now, back when I was doing videos for L&L, because there's so many mistakes I made. The problem with doing a magic video, if you're not somebody who does magic on TV, is you're used to performing for real people. And the thing is that the human eye is so much more sensitive to being able to focus in on things than a camera is. So consequently, if you want the audience to know the name of a card, what I would normally do as a close-up performer is I just move it from side to side so everybody at the table could see what it is. But if you make that gesture on TV, it's just a blur for the cameras. So, it's these small points of stopping and making sure that the camera can focus in on what's going to happen that are important. The other thing that happens on TV for close-up guys is there is no misdirection. Misdirection absolutely is gone when you do magic on TV. And by that, I mean, if I'm working in a restaurant and I'm standing, which is one of the reasons I always stood when I performed, and I've got people seated at a table, then if I'm talking to somebody to my right and I suddenly turn my head to the left and I call one of the spectators by name, then everybody's eyes are going to hit my eyes and then hit his eyes. And when that happens, I have a shadow zone where I could do something, get a break or palm a card or whatever it is. But that gives me a shadow zone to work in because of the way people's eyes work. It does not happen on television. Once you draw the rectangle around the action, every bit of information in the frame is of equal importance. And so there's some things you simply can't misdirect against. And sometimes this requires a lot of ingenuity. One of the acts, his trick required a move that you actually cannot get away with on television. You can do it easily live, but it just flashes like crazy. And I figured out a way to do it on television. And he ended up fooling Penn and Teller with it. And one of the great things for me was, as I was listening to them talk, when they went back to their chairs, one of the first thing Teller said was, well, he couldn't be doing, and it was the name of the move that the guy actually did. And they just didn't see it. They just didn't see it.